Hi everyone, and welcome to a live, or you could be watching the pre-recorded version of an update on Menofit, what it is, how it fits into your business as a group fitness instructor, the differences between Menofit and the Level 3 Menopause qualification, and just giving you an overview of what we're going to be doing tomorrow. So Kelly and I are presenting the full Menofit teacher training live, online, on Zoom, on Thursday, the 6th from 12 till 4. Now, initially, I created and taught the original training 3 years ago on Zoom, and it's been really successful. So far, over 400 instructors have been through the Menofit training, plus I've trained up quite a lot of leisure trusts and leisure centre staff who are delivering 6-week menopause Menofit programs in their centres, bringing new people into the centres who then do the 6-week course and then join the centre and become gym members or take part in classes. So it's been really successful for that. We've also had a number of Menofit instructors who've started to specialise in delivering Menofit in the workplace, in corporate. So that's been really exciting. We have had many of the Menofit trainers, teachers who are delivering all kinds of Menofit programs online. So some of them are short, 14-day programs. Some of them are much longer, 12-week programs. Some of them have made memberships out of Menofit. So they've created an online program that brings new people into the business. They do the program for 4, 6 or 8 weeks, and then they become part of their monthly membership program. So there's lots and lots of ways that you can position Menofit into your business. And I think it just depends what your long-term vision is and what would you like to create within your business. Is it something face-to-face that you would like to do as a community venture, bringing new people together once a week, maybe delivering a mixture of exercise and talks for a certain amount of time? Or it might be that you would like to run a monthly event. Now this works really well because taking a 6-week program, you could actually run it over 6 months where everybody comes together once a month at the beginning of the month. You do a talk, you do an exercise program, you could even bring in other professionals, and you can create almost little individual events on a monthly basis. So first of all, there are a ton of different options and different ideas in the way that you can run Menofit, that's for sure. So that's exciting. And it's been wonderful to see all of the different iterations that Menofit teachers have put together. And I'm going to share all that with you tomorrow as well, so you can get a detailed breakdown of how you can run it. So if I talk about what the differences are between Menofit and the Level 3 Menopause qualification. So as in all qualifications, whether you do a Level 2, Level 3 or Level 4, you get the theory, the information. So the Level 3 Menopause will go through the stages of menopause, it goes through hormones, and you will have to do assignments and you'll have to do coursework based on the material that you learn. Now, with a qualification, there is a little bit of practical application, i.e., you are taught how to put a program together, how to work one-to-one with a client, how to design a program, whether it's a gym-based program or a group exercise program. And of course, there's a lot of paperwork that comes with that. You also have to do professional discussion, which means Kelly's your tutor. So you will have to do presentations to Kelly. And on the Level 3 Menopause, you do 3. So it's a substantial amount of work. But at the end of it, you get your Level 3 Menopause, or if you want to go on to the next level, you can get the Level 3 Menopause Practitioner. And we are currently almost at the end of that qualification right now. It's been really successful. But Menofit is a brand. I created the brand and I've got the trademark for Menofit. And if you follow me or you've done any of my programs before, you'll know that my focus is always practical application. How does this fit into the real world? How do we create programs that people want to buy into, that people want to get involved in, that are results driven, that will fit into your business as a group fitness teacher? So whether you are a Pilates teacher, a yoga teacher, older adults teacher, whatever your specialism is, you can drop the Menofit brand and program into your business so it fits in. And of course, I love doing the social media and the marketing. Because I think that's such an important point of all these fitness courses. How do you sell it? How do you get it out in front of the right people? How do you bring people into your program? And that almost is as important as the knowledge. You can have all of the knowledge, you can have all of the facts and figures, but ultimately what's as important is being able to market and sell that product and bring people into your program. And that's what Menofit is. I give you a step-by-step blueprint, whether you want to run it as a face-to-face 6 weeks, whether you want to run it as an online, a short program, whether you want to go into corporate, I can give you that breakdown. And because now we've had almost 3 years of case studies, I can tell you exactly what will work, what topics, how to keep people interested, how to keep people engaged, and how to bring people in with the information. And as with any educational course that you deliver, it's having the right mix of educational content with personal content, your personal story potentially, your clients' personal stories, the connection, the engagement, and fun overall. It needs to be engaging, entertaining, fun, and informative. So you take what can be quite technical or quite emotional information and make it interesting and palatable and fun so that people want to keep coming back and they want to learn from you. And it's almost that you become an educator, a facilitator, a presenter. You have all the information that I share with you on the course that Kelly and I give you. And then it's just teaching the right amount of information back to your classes and clients. So it's not too heavy. It's not too downbeat, it's upbeat, it's positive, and every time somebody comes to your Menofit class, they walk away with information that they can use right then, right now, that's going to enhance their life, information that they didn't know before they came, and how they can put it together in a practical solution. What is the practical solution? So that's very much what I concentrate on. I teach you the do's, the don'ts, the information, the hormonal information, but then how do we coach? How do we help people with behavior change? Because ultimately, managing menopausal symptoms and going and transitioning through peri to post-menopause, again, is about behavior change. It's about learning new habits. And for you as a teacher or a coach, it's how do we empower and educate our clients to take the steps that are required. So what do they need to know? What support do they need to help them get the steps that they need to get the results and get the goals that they need? So there's a lot about it. There's a lot involved. And it's not just, okay, this is perimenopause, this is what happens, these are the symptoms, this is what you can do to help, these are the lifestyle changes that you can make. Yeah, you can read them, you can see them on the internet, but for you as a teacher, and my goal is to empower you to be able to empower your clients to take the steps that they need to take to get the results that they want. That's the missing link, I often think. The two courses work brilliantly well together because the level 3 menopause, there isn't any marketing, there isn't any social media, there isn't how are you going to put it together? It's the nuts and bolts. Menofit, I'm going to give you the nuts and bolts within our scope of practice as exercise instructors. I'm going to give you a structure and a plan of how you can deliver it, how you can market it, how you can promote it, and how it can fit into your business. So looking at your business goals, what do you want to achieve? How much time do you have? What area are you in? What's the ceiling? What's the glass ceiling on what you would charge for this, depending on the area you're in and depending on your other offerings? What other offerings do you have going on at the moment? Where would Menofit fit in? Maybe this is something that you would really like to focus on as an online program, and that could be your first online program. As I say, it could be a monthly program, it could be a meetup. There's just so many different ways that you can deliver it. And I don't think you'll find one, you will probably, like I do, you'll deliver it in loads of different ways. When you get a hold of the material, you'll do some corporate one-offs. You will then find that once you've done a couple of corporate things, more people come to you for corporates. So how do you structure a workshop? What does that look like? What sort of information do you need to include in your workshop? What's the follow-on? Have you got maybe a standalone done-for-you program that people can just jump into? They can get the information, they can go away and deliver it themselves. Or do you have the time and the energy to run something that's face-to-face as a 6-week where you're providing more of a community type hub? So all of these different methods of delivery are valid. And as you go through the year, you might do a face-to-face program, you might then do an online program, you might do some corporate speaking events, you might do a done-for-you program that can sit on your website, you might do some one-off workshops that you do on Zoom. There's lots of different ways that you can deliver this information. And as we know, there is over 13 million women in the UK alone now who are transitioning through the menopause. So there are a lot of people that need your help. Many people in your local area will want something local, something that's a community. Okay, what does that look like? How do you structure it? How do you get the balance right between the educational information and the activity-based information? Are you going to do a class? What type of class would you like to offer? Would this be, and this will depend on what you qualified in. We have had dance teachers who've done it and put tap dancing with it and Latin dancing and oh, can you imagine that? Doing a Menofit where the exercise part of the session is a dance. It's a tap dance, or it's an intro to ballet, or it's how fun would that be? You know, very different. And then I maybe have a yoga teacher who does the 6-week program, and every week they do a 30-minute different style yoga class. We've got Pilates teachers who do different types of Pilates. You know, you might do a mix. When I offer it, I would offer the 30-minute talks, and then I might do week 1, maybe a strength training class. Week 2 might be a stretch class. Week 3 might be a mobility class. Week 4 might be a lower body section. Week 5 might be a dance class. You can keep reinventing what you offer and delivering the information in slightly different ways, because every time you deliver it, you'll bring in new clients, new customers, which I think is really exciting. So Ali, I recently did a corporate session and did a feedback form to find out what they got the most benefit from, and have been asked to come back again using the feedback from the form. That's brilliant. And it doesn't, what people are looking for, what menopausal women are looking for is clarity, is a straight line. Okay, I am in the menopause, I'm struggling with these menopausal symptoms. What can I do? What simple tips can you share with me that can help me, that I can use on a daily basis, on a weekly basis? It's people are looking for basics. They're looking for being supported. They're looking for good, unbiased information. They're looking for information and knowledge that then they can make an informed decision about, is this for me? Is this not for me? Is this for me? Is this not for me? And again, us as instructors, we're coming at this from an unbiased position as well. That this is the research, this is the information, this is some anecdotal information and opinion. This is what's worked for me. You have all that information now. You can go away and work out what the best steps are for you going forward. It's an exciting time. It really is to do this. So whether level 3 menopause or Menofit is for you, hopefully that's made it clear. If you want the qualification, fantastic. As Ali knows, it's here. It's not going anywhere, and you can jump on that at any time. If you want to do the Menofit teacher training with Kelly and I tomorrow, if I give you a breakdown of what it will be. So I'm going to kick off. And I'm talking about the different stages of menopause and the big one, hormones. What hormones are changing, what's happening. We're going to be looking at the adrenal glands, and we're going to look at what is happening as we are transitioning through the menopausal stages in relation to hormones. I'm going to look at lifestyle changes, and we're going to look at what a big impact lifestyle changes can actually have over on menopausal symptoms. I use strategies around symptoms, nutrition, sleep and movement, just basics to build on. Loving the level 3, highly recommend it. Fantastic. Kelly is then going to come on all things nutrition. So we are going to look at healthy habits versus calories and macros, so you can understand which is the more favorable method for your menopausal women. Kelly will give you pros and cons of both. We'll look at how you can tweak a menopausal diet so it is more suitable for your peri to postmenopausal women. What do we need to be aware of? What healthy habits can we work around? I'm then going to do more healthy habits and behavior change. I'm really interested from a personal standpoint around behavior change. How do we help people make the changes that they need and want to make? How do we support them? What language do we use? How do we share that knowledge? And I love that topic. I think it's so interesting because everybody knows what to do. You know what to do, I know what to do, but how do we motivate people to do it, to make the change? And I think that's an underpinning point of the whole of the Menofit program. I'm going to look at cortisol reduction plan. This is something personally I've done a ton of research on. I've been using all of the tips and strategies that I'm going to teach you tomorrow, and we've had pretty profound results with that. So we're going to look at cortisol. I'm also going to look at different methods of testing, so blood testing, Dutch testing, and we have so much more than we did even 3 years ago when I did this original training. I'm going to look at that and how that can be helpful to clients. Kelly's going to jump in then, and Kelly's going to do program design, workout. She's going to do pelvic health, which is again is a really big one. I'm going to do some business, creating a face-to-face program, an online program, a corporate program, and one-off programs, what the differences are, what the pros and cons are. And then Kelly's going to close with different exercise classes and formats that you can put together. So it's a pretty comprehensive course. We've got notes for everything. And the feedback that I have had over the last sort of 24 hours is many instructors want notes and a cheat sheet and a script. And we've put that all together for you all day. That's taken me to do, but I've done it. So all of the talks, or you have now got a script, you have got bullet points so that you don't have to make any notes. If you were going to do a talk on behavior change or cortisol reduction, you'll now have a cheat sheet, bullet points of everything that I mention that you can just have as a bit of a guide, so you don't have to write them down. And we've put them all together in a nice manual for you, a PDF manual. And I think that's going to make the course even better than it was originally. We're also going to split the whole of the program up into 30-minute increments. So the original course that we did, it's 4 big videos. They're long, and there's a lot of information. So you'll know video 1 contains this, 30 minutes, stop. Video 2 or lesson 2 tomorrow with Kelly will contain this. Here's the video, here's the notes. My goal is, I know I can overwhelm everybody with loads of information and keep giving you more and more videos, and that's not what people want. Again, just like our menopausal women, you want a straight line approach. Okay, this is the information. How do I deliver it? How do I learn it? What's the script? Where's the notes? And that's my goal for each one of these lessons, that you have got a very clear, this is what's required. So you can go back, get your memory jogged, you can watch a particular video that perhaps you forgot, or you can just look at the notes and remember what it was. And I'm hoping that that is going to make your delivery so much easier. But let me know. I'm always open to feedback. You know, I've got some great WhatsApp groups, and people are not shy in feeding back to me. I think that would be really helpful. If I just go back in time, I created a program before Menofit called Prime. Lots of people bought Prime, and Prime has got so many videos. There's so much training on there. And my aim at the time was to just, here's all the information, everybody, go for it, watch all the videos, and then you create your own program. And I think it just becomes too much. There's too many videos, too overwhelming. Where do I start? Whereas now, with Menofit, we've kind of streamlined it. We know what works. We know what the key pieces of information are on each lesson. As I said, here's the info, here's the video, here's the notes. And I'm hoping that's going to make it a lot easier for you to then replicate that, but put your own spin on it. So there's the information, and then you can create your version of it. So lots to think about. as we say, we've never run it live since I initially did it way back when. And I know whenever we do a live training, people say, can't make it, can't do it all. Or I think when you do a live and it's really bang up to date and current, even if you're not with us tomorrow, you know that information is bang up to date. It's everything that you need. We've got all the history of the last few years. We've got the case studies, and I can share that with you as well. So yeah, it's going to be good. I'm excited. I've got my whiteboard ready. The notes are ready. We've done a lot of work on it. And I think this could be a fantastic supplement to your business or addition to your business wherever you are. So if you have any questions or comments tonight, please let me know in the chat of the comments. If you would like the information on booking, I will just put the link in here so that you can have a look through. Menofit is a registered trademark, so you will become a Menofit teacher. And here it is. There it is. It's in the chat there, so you can have a little look. But if there's anything you think about, and if you have any further questions and you like to be involved when something's live, we've got a great Facebook group as well for all of the Menofit teachers. So yeah, it's exciting times. I'm really looking forward to delivering it tomorrow. So if you're thinking, yeah, actually this could be something that I want to launch after Easter maybe, you've got the whole of the whole of March, and then maybe it's something that you can look to getting going at Easter. So exciting times. Good stuff. Any questions or thoughts, please let me know, and I will see you on the next live.